and welcome to Caravan Escapades. Hope everybody's keeping safe and well. Well, probably be quite a short vlog this time. We're all hitched up, so we got hitched up, ready to go. We're in storage. Claire sat in the car. You probably can't see her there, smiling away. Oh, you don't want to see what she did then. Anyway, so yeah, we're all hitched up. Darcy May's still at school. No, we're not going away without her. She'd absolutely be so upset if we went away without her. No, what we're doing is we're just heading up to Clumber Park, which is about 40 minutes from where we live. So we're just going to have a short weekend, just a weekend up in Clumber Park. Probably not going to do much, a bit of walking, maybe just playing games, chilling out in the caravan, getting the caravan nice and toasty. So what our plan is basically we're going to drive off now. So I thought I'd left the keys in the caravan. No, they're not in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive off now very shortly, drop Claire off near the school. I'll drive around with the caravan on the back while Claire runs in, picks Darcy May up, and then we'll head up to Clumber Park. Well, you can't really see me very well, can you, because of the sunlight? Well, we've got about 100 yards from storage. Claire's desperate for a coffee. I must admit I like one as well. And literally by the storage is a wildflower farm with a little cafe and that sort of thing in there. So we're all programmed into the map. Claire's nipped across there, programmed into the map, programmed to the sat nav. Claire's nipped into there, grabs a cup of coffees, and we're going to head and fetch Darcy May. So it's early morning here at Clumber Park, and there has been a little bit of a frost last night, as you can see from there, which has actually caused us a bit of an issue. This does look a bit of a mess. I'm going to need to sort something out with that, but we have actually had the water hose freeze up, so that's something to bear in mind. But we'll give you a better tour of the site later on. For us, this is one of the things that makes caravanning special all year round. It's a beautiful, beautiful winter's morning. The temperatures drop through the night. We were lovely and cosy in the caravan. I don't know, it's just something about it. You know, the winter leaves, or there's no lack of leaves. Just, yeah, just magical. That's why we caravan all year round. About 2.5 miles, well maybe 2 miles from the campsite, is the Clumber Park Visitor Centre, where there's various things going on, that sort of stuff. So we're having a wander down here, just along this way. It seems like they've got some sort of Christmas market on the go, with various things happening. So we'll take a look round. One of the things we're going to do while we're here is we're going to join the National Trust. Clumber Park is a National Trust centre, place, member, whatever you want to call it. And we've, I guess, been to several places before. We've been out caravan and ended up paying entry fee for National Trust. So we're going to join National Trust. If you're members, let us know down below in the comments. Tell us what benefits you get, what you enjoy about being a National Trust member. So that's it, we're now National Trust members. So we've joined up the National Trust today while we're here at Clumber Park. I guess we'll be reporting more on our membership as we go on through the vlog. You guys let us know what you think of National Trust membership. I think it's just cost, what was it, Claire, £146? I think it's £146, but it gets you free entry to all their properties and carpeting.
No, it was less than that because...
I'll put on the vlog here exactly what it cost us. Clumber Park is an extensive property with plenty of walks, picnics, that sort of stuff. It's open all year round. I mean, we're just kind of walking down from the house area now. You've got the lakes, those sort of stuff. It's kind of early afternoon, early winter's afternoon, about 2 o'clock or something like that. Anyway, maybe 2:30. But yeah, no, Clumber Park's a great site. I think, like I said earlier on, that the actual campsite is about 2.5 miles away from this area, so more than capable of walking it. You know, there's a long roads and footpaths, that sort of thing, but there is also parking down here. But again, if you're not a National Trust member, you do have to pay to get into this bit. And I did ask whether is there any concessions with the campsite, do there any discounts to get in. So no, there's no agreement between the Caravan and Motorhome Club and the National Trust for cheaper entry into Clumber Park. One of the things that's going on at Clumber Park between, I think, mid-November and early January is the Shaun the Sheep Trail. So Darcy May's enjoyed following that around. You get a map. I think there's about 12 different Shaun the Sheeps, all decorated differently with Christmas trees, all sorts of stuff. So quite a fun little thing to do while you're here. Come and say hi to Shaun and his friends. So here's just another example of the type of Shaun the Sheep that they've got here. Here's another one. They all seem to be Christmas themed in one form or another. Another one. Shaun the Sheep. This one's a vegetable one. So not all Christmas themed. This is in the kitchen garden here at Clumber Park. So we're going to go for a bit of a walk around the site. It is, when is it? It's late November. It's late, 25th of November, so it's late November. Quite, well, I say late on in the day. It's been quite a dusky day. What's the time here? So the time's now, it's actually only 4:45. But yeah, we're going to take a wander around, take you with us, and take a look at some of the pictures. So we're on a service pitch, and just up here what we seem to have is the, I think these are like premium serviced, and in all honesty I can check, but I think the only extra thing you get on the premium service is a picnic table and an umbrella. Let's have a quick look. There's nobody on this one. Everything seems the same at the post. You've got your water, your aerial, your drain, your electric hookup, yeah, and yeah, an umbrella. I mean, it's quite a sturdy umbrella, quite a sturdy GRP bench, that sort of thing. But I can see the only thing that you get is that extra bench.
Is it wider?
I don't know, Claire. It might. No, it doesn't really. Doesn't really look.
Your own table and chairs.
Doesn't really look that much wider.
And the majority of people would have a table and chairs with them.
Yeah. So, but again, you don't have to go for it if you don't want it. It's maybe for those people that just want to travel light, that sort of thing. So we'll wander down here. I'm going to take you to this block. We'll probably come back and go up the left there, but I'm going to take you to the block, show you around the block very, very quickly. Clumber Park had a bit of a major refurbishment about 18 months ago. So when are we now? 2023. So probably early 2022, Clumber Park had a major refurbishment. We haven't been here for about 5 years. You can definitely see the changes and the improvements. Not that it was a bad site before, but definitely things have improved. So here's the block. So let's take a wander around this side. Obviously there's your normal waste, your chemical points. There is a dog and bike wash over there. What have we got? That's the female, so you can't go in there. Here's your motorhome service point, which is all pretty standard. There's a store. We'll wander around here. What have we got here? So accessible toilet, which we always have. Accessible bathroom, laundry and dishwasher. So you've got your laundry in here. So pretty standard stuff, but you can see it's quite modern, quite clean. Inclusive bathroom. So that's the inclusive bathroom, that's engaged, somebody's in there. One other thing about Clumber Park is you do need a PIN code to use the facilities. This is primarily because Clumber Park is a big public area, and what they've tried to do is stop the general just public coming in and out, that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check that nobody's in the toilet before I start filming. So all clear, we'll head in. So one of the things you're greeted with the bathrooms here is two entrance doors, both with keypads. Now I'm not going to show you what those the key code is. Let me just do that. There we go. So the reason for the two doors is what they've done is they've split the bathrooms in two. What this means is that you don't now have to shut the bathrooms for cleaning. What the staff do and the wardens do is basically shut this door off so you can at least keep one side open. I think that's a great idea. You know, you'd always got those couple of hours where you weren't able to use the showers, the toilets, that sort of stuff. It was always, they tried to do it later in the morning, early afternoon, so it didn't inconvenience people. But I think this whole design of splitting the bathrooms off when the site staff, the wardens are in cleaning the facilities is literally a brilliant idea. Let me know what you think. Do you think that's a good idea as well? But generally, you know, I'm stood here in the bathroom. The showers are pretty good. They're very easy to squeegee out. Claire did say this morning that the single showers is a bit tight for two of them, but I guess they're not designed for two of them, and the kind of universal bathroom was not too bad. But yeah, this is not bad at all. So we'll head out and we'll see what's going on outside. So very briefly, here's the children's play park. Pretty well equipped, get that word right, with various different climbing apparatus, equipment, that sort of stuff. There's also kind of an all-weather football-y type pitch. So yeah, definitely set up for the kids, certainly the youngsters and the teenagers alike. So there are a number of grass pitches as well. They also have some tent pitches here, and what I'll do is I'll put the site plan up in the corner of the screen somewhere, so you can see the site plan. They have got a number of the pitches closed down, maybe because it's the lower season. Makes the whole thing probably more manageable and easy for them. There are two blocks. There's another block over there, as you can see, and we're walking up to the main entrance really as you come into Clumber Park. I mean, the site is located right in the middle almost of Clumber Park, and you're probably, I don't know, I'm guessing a mile and a half maybe off the main road deep into Clumber Park, and then you do come down a bit of a winding lane. There are also plenty of signs up to say no arrivals before 1 o'clock, no queuing, please go away, in a nice way, please go away if you're here before 1 and come back later on, have a nice day, all those sorts of stuff. So, you know, don't, I think, certainly with Clumber Park, try and get here before 1. They have fish and chip Fridays, so there's a fish and chip fish and chip van comes on a Friday, and I also believe there's sourdough pizza here this evening. So let's have a quick look in the information room. It'll all be pretty much sort of standard stuff. Here we go, yeah. All the information located. Now, there is a phone located in here, and there is a phone, I believe, next door, just here. Yeah, there we go. And this is quite an unusual site now on sites, I think, with mobile phones and all that sort of stuff. And this is really down to the fact that there is zero mobile phone signal, there is zero Wi-Fi signal. Even the club Wi-Fi doesn't reach out to our pitch. So, you know, for communications, if you want to get away from communications for the weekend, this is the site for you, because there is zero phone signal. If you do need to make calls, at least I guess they do have some phones here, if you can remember how to use one. A bit of a wander around. I'm not going to take you around the whole site, just I guess to give you a bit of a flavour. The light is fading now. The site certainly isn't full. Obviously, I mentioned earlier on they've got those closed off areas. It's not full at all, but it's not, you know, it's not empty. It's not quiet. There's a good mix of families and couples, that sort of thing as well. So in front of me here, you could walk down, but I don't think there's a great deal of point in doing so. You go off down to another loop of the site where they do have various pitches. There's quite a few service pitches down this area as well, so they've actually got quite a few of the service pitches closed off. One of the things around the site that there is there are several different entrances, walking entrances anyway, into Clumber Park, so there are plenty of walking routes, that sort of thing. Having chatting to a few people, if you want to walk down to the main visitors area, it is 2.5 miles, something like that. Is a bit of a walk, depends what you're up to, but I think if you've got little ones, toddlers, that sort of thing, it might be worthwhile considering driving down there. So again, there's all the pitches on the back there, you can see that are all closed off. Another block which is going to be, I'm not going to go in there or that sort of stuff, but it is going to be a mirror image of the other block. Normal rules, no ride on equipment in this area. This one's got an indoor chemical waste point, so it is slightly different. It's not exactly a mirror image, but the services and everything else are going to be exactly the same. Again, your motorhome service point, so at least you've got a couple of motorway home service points. Oh, actually, no, this is a different setup here. Different area really. So we'll wait till Claire comes up and we'll take a look at the inclusive bathroom. So what I've just discovered here, so we have got the second toilet block here, but actually the main toilet facilities are closed for the winter. We've just been trying to get into the inclusive bathroom, that sort of thing, and they are locked out, they're locked by a key, so we can't get into those. So again, all over this area here is where the pitches are closed off. These are all open pitches, so there is quite a bit of space here, normal pitches. I know these are service pitches. Actually, I think when we looked at the plan earlier on, these are closed off. So I think this is why nobody's on here. So these service pitches are closed off as well. Yeah, no, people are beyond these. I do remember on the map. So, you know, they've got this whole kind of top section of the site closed off, which is fine. There's no point in having all of it open, but I am surprised that they've got that toilet block closed off and only the one down there open. So these are, I believe, the tent pitches. So around this edge here are the tent pitches. I don't think they're in use at the moment, I must admit. It does look a bit wet and damp. I'm not sure I'd want to be out in a tent at the moment. These are some of the grass pitches. So there's a whole bunch of grass pitches over here. Don't seem very deep, but I guess it's just a perception. They're probably deep enough. So that was a quick wander around the site. Not comprehensive, but gives you a flavour and an idea of the site. Certainly has improved since we were here, when we were here. Gosh, it must be 5 years ago since last time we were here. So certainly definitely improvement. It's Sunday morning and we're just starting to pack up and get them ready to leave. Starting to head on our way. It's another one of those glorious, crisp, wintry mornings. There's a frost on the ground, that sort of thing. But what it has meant is I've made a schoolboy error, which is not like me. Yeah, it's basically the water hose. So we got the water hose connected to the tap. We're on a service pitch, that sort of thing. And with the frost, with the dropping temperatures, the hose is frozen every morning, which has meant we've not been able to get water into the caravan without going out to the tap and that sort of thing. So I think, you know, service pitches, are they worth it? Probably in the colder weather. Not really. I think what we should have done, and I had got the barrel with me, is basically used our barrel with the thermal jacket. We got a thermal jacket to go round the barrel. So that's just one of those things, schoolboy error. It's not spoilt the weekend though, but we have had every morning frozen pipes. At least it's not been that bad that it's not burst the hose, that sort of thing. Anyway, so there she is, all the way back in storage now. Probably won't be out again until Christmas time, so we got to get that one booked up. So we'll probably get it home, get it cleaned up, that sort of thing. So always nice as well to find out that you've got subscribers who are pitched up next to you. Well, in storage, so 2 down, so it's nice to meet some subscribers. Anyway, right, so we're going to head off. We're going to try and grab some lunch. So that brings this one to an end. So thank you very much for following. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when we put out more vlogs. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next one.